The Big Laguna Wheel Ride.
So I'm up at Mount Laguna. Gonna go for a little ride. It's a beautiful day out. Here we go.
For those who haven't been to Mount Laguna, we're starting out at the Sunset Trailhead and heading out on the trails. There are a variety of trails, some wider than others, but there's a lot of people walking. See hikers, and they're pretty friendly. A lot of them will move to the side, give right away. You'll also see some mountain bikers, and I believe there's some horses out here too sometimes. So you'll get a variety of people as you see through the countryside. But Mount Laguna is basically at the top, some of the highest elevations in San Diego County. And the sheer number of trails that are available out going around various locations here is quite amazing. There's lots of trails, even some animals out here, but it's beautiful at all different times of the year. I believe Adam just put out a video of him coming out here at a different time, but a lot of times of the year. In the winter you're going to see snow and it's going to be too cold and wet and icy, so you're not going to want to come, but pretty much spring through fall you get a lot of great riding time out here on these trails. Now some of this footage, as I was reviewing it, almost looks like it's sped up or something, but this is regular. Nothing's been changed on the speed on this footage, so but it kind of looks like cruising along pretty quickly. And if you notice, there's plenty of trees up here at Mount Laguna. Like Marty, who said there's no trees in San Diego. Well, take a look, Marty. It's beautiful out here. Now it's early in my ride. I was playing it a little bit conservative and trying to make sure that I didn't catch a pedal going through some of these rocks, but I have no problem hopping off the road doing that on occasion. As you can see later in my video, there's an occasion where I probably should have done that, which I didn't, and kind of have a nice little slow-mo spill later on, so you can look forward to that. Getting up here isn't too hard. You just take the I-8, head out east, and you take exit 47, which is the Sunrise Highway. It's only about 15 minutes off there to get to the Sunset Trailhead. You can park alongside of the road. It's free parking, and it can get kind of crowded on weekends, but it's all shaded, great places to park. Just a nice place to come out here and ride if you've got some time to drive out here. The map shows this little lake here, which is the Los Rosales Lake. And then we come around the corner and we go around Big Laguna Lake. Now, Big Laguna Lake is different size at different times of the year. I don't have any real great footage of it. You'll see some of it as we come around, but it basically expands when it gets the rain and all the drainage. But as you can see behind me there, it's a lot of kind of a dry lake bed for a lot of the year. So, but it changes in shape really dependent on the rainfall that the area experiences. Going around the west side of the lake, it's a little smoother, some single track, but pretty smooth. You can get the speed up a little bit here, but it's so nice to just enjoy some of the scenery as you're cruising along out here. Love checking out the views. These dead trees are kind of crazy looking. Sometimes pedestrians will give you right away, which is kind of nice. I like to acknowledge that when they do. traveling faster, but you don't always have that luxury. I'm happy to get out of the way for people also. Check out this giant tree. Somebody had to cut that up, keep the path open. I'm glad that they maintain these trails. There's a little awkward moment with this dog, which people move off the trail. This dog did not want to, so I had to stop the wheel. Go around him, that's alright. He's happy to do it. Here the map shows coming around the north part of the Big Laguna Basin and then coming down the other side. Not sure why I got the faster speed going down on the other side. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Maybe there was some more downhill there, but there was also tend to be a lot more routes and a lot more tricky areas. Definitely some places where you had to walk through, and obviously one that I certainly should walk through. Okay, I don't know what's going on here with my editing. Major lapse. I should want to just see out the rear view mirror there. I don't know. But I like the variety, the mixed shade and sun, and you have to be a little bit careful so you can see in some of those shaded areas. You don't miss something, but definitely nice variety in the ride experience. Now these guys saw me coming from quite a ways back, and they had kind of stepped to the side, but they were watching and thinking, what's going on here?
You guys just want to see me fall on this roof, huh? Yeah. Alright, there enough.
They kept watching me, and I shouldn't have been so cocky, because here I am taking a smaller route here, but I caught a pedal. And man, that thing just spun. Watch the revolutions, at least 3 revolutions, where my handle comes flying out.
Got your wish.
Well, it's kind of bummed because my handle was definitely busted, and I was able to shove it back in. I did record some more video on this way back, but for some reason it didn't come out, so I don't have any more video coming back. But here's the starting point at sunset, and there's some battery time there, and there's my busted handle on the way out. But anyway, overall, hey, it was a great ride. A lot of fun. But if you haven't subscribed, take a second and subscribe to my channel if you would. Love to have you see the next cool video.